Ever wondered how Scott Hall, one of the most influential figures in wrestling, began his career? Born in 1958, young Scott was captivated by the world of wrestling from an early age. His passion led him to train under the watchful eye of Hiro Matsuda, a renowned wrestling figure. It wasn't long before Hall made his debut in the Championship Wrestling from Florida, taking his first steps into the wrestling world. From humble beginnings, Hall was set to become a wrestling icon. Did you know that Scott Hall was the man behind the famous Razor Ramon character in WWE? Indeed, it was 1992 when Hall made the leap to the WWE, creating a character that would become iconic in the wrestling world. This was no ordinary character. Razor Ramon was a charismatic, gold chain-wearing, slick-haired brawler with a Cuban accent, a character that was as flamboyant as it was menacing. Hall's charisma and raw talent shone through this creation, leading him to a spectacular reign as Intercontinental Champion, not once, not twice, but an impressive 4 times. Each victory further solidified his position as a pivotal figure in the wrestling industry. The Razor Ramon character was more than just a role. It was a phenomenon that elevated Hall's career to new heights, turning him into a household name. But Hall's impact was far from over. The best was yet to come. Hall's decision to move to WCW in 1996 was a game-changer, wasn't it? Scott Hall, alongside his cohorts Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, would go on to form the New World Order, a group that would be remembered as one of the most influential factions in the history of professional wrestling. This move was not merely a change of scenery for Hall, but a seismic shift that would alter the landscape of the wrestling industry forever. The New World Order was a revolution, a declaration of war against the status quo. It challenged conventions, it broke boundaries, it demanded attention. The impact of this was far-reaching, shaking the very foundations of the wrestling world. Fans were riveted, competitors were rattled, and the industry was forever changed. The New World Order, with Hall at its core, became a cultural phenomenon. Hall's influence in wrestling was undeniable. But what about the man behind the wrestler? Scott Hall, the man, has faced many personal challenges, hasn't he? He's grappled with substance abuse, a formidable opponent. But Hall, true to his wrestling spirit, has fought back. He's turned his life around, a testament to his strength and resilience. His triumph over adversity culminated in 2014, with his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame, a well-deserved honor. Scott Hall, a true legend, continues to inspire many with his story of resilience and determination.